Trillions looted, trillions laundered through the mortgage markets. The biggest, crookedest banks in the history of mankind, laundering money through their mortgage lending divisions. The subprime laundering, the subprime laundry. There you go. The great big con. How about that, Ken Dost? The great big swindle con. Sort of like, what was his name there with Lawless America? Bill Windsor, the big con. Ladies and gentlemen, trillions looted from the American economy. Trillions. And then, of course, you had the dirtiest, filthiest, crookedest, most evil banks in the history of the world. Donald Trump's buddies. Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton's pals. George Bush's buddies. And Joe Biden's benefactors, the people that, fund Joe Biden. And Chlamydia Harris, the great big con, right, folks? You got to stop and ask yourself a question. How are they funding all those subprime, crooked, little dirty mortgages at the same time they were laundering all those trillions? And was it patented and copywritten, right, Ken Dost? Let's ask Patrick Lovell and, what's that goofball friend of his? I can't remember that goofball from Ohio with the long black hair. His name evades me. The goofball. Red Dot Digital. The con, right? How are they funding all those stinking subprime, no docs, no income, no job, no verification mortgages? The 125% funding of the subprime mortgages there. Where was all that funding coming from? The dirtiest banks in the history of mankind? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to say a whole lot more. What's the freaking point? Toxic Zombie Developments. Toxic Zombie Developments. Look it up. How to loot and launder trillions in the American real estate markets. Hell, they did it all over the world. Right, Ken Dost? It was all copywritten and patented. Ask Bill Black and Chris Schwecker and Christopher Wray over there, the FBI, and whatever that Garland, the current U.S. attorney. Ask them, how were they funding all those crooked, stinking subprime mortgages at the very same time they were laundering trillions out of the dirtiest banks in the history of Earth? All the information that you could possibly hope for on this subject matter are in the comments below. And if you got anything to add, make sure you send it on in. Ladies and gentlemen, God bless. Hasta la vista. And you can bet one thing. Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook, they don't like Toxic Zombie Developments at all. They banned me. And YouTube's working on banning me too, Toxic Zombie Developments. And let's see. Google and Alphabet and that warm and fuzzy little bunch of rat sons of bitches over at BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street. The pension fund mafia of Texas lending. Aspire, the pension funds. Just ask the Millers. The Millers will tell you. And don't forget Gerald Cugno. He was getting lots of mortgages funded with pension funds too, like BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street. Isn't that fascinating? Christopher Wray. Get a hold of Christopher Schwecker and see what he can tell you with Professor Bill Black. It'll be interesting. Hasta la vista, ladies and gentlemen.